Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. What is the difference between linear causality and circular reciprocal causality? While the linear causality uses a direct line of reasoning, it is commonly used in individual counseling, whereas circular or reciprocal causality is often used in family therapy, which refers to the dynamic interaction between family members. Linear causality is the concept that one causes equals on effect. This means A influences B, but B doesn't influence A. And circular causality is when A influences B and B influences A. TA life positions were made famous by Tom Harrison's book, I'm Okay, You're Okay. The title of the book illuminates a healthy life position. The life position tells the counselor how a person goes about receiving strokes or recognition. A person categorized by the position I'm okay, you're not okay. A is generally self-abusive. B blames other for misery. C generally engages in self-mutilation. D is generally suicidal. The answer is B. A person categorized by the position, I'm okay, you're not okay, blames others for misery. When an individual is unhappy, they will blame others by saying, you're the cause for my unhappiness. You did this because I am unhappy, so on and so forth. I would recommend looking into Tom Harrison's book, I'm Okay, You're Not Okay, to gain more information about this concept. What is extinction and behavior modification? Extinction is the process of a causing behavior to disappear by providing little or no reinforcement. It is a different form of punishment, and it is a negative reinforcement rather than no reinforcement at all. It is hoped that the thorough lack of reinforcement and response from outside the offensive behavior will become extinct. For example, if a child sticks out their tongue to the counselor will not respond, and through this, the child will stop sticking their tongue out at the counselor. Another example would be a student being removed from the general population to be made sitting alone in a quiet room. This often goes by various names called in-school suspension. This is another form of extinction. A man yells at his wife and then slaps her, stating that she does nothing around the house. The woman begins crying and he puts his arms around her to comfort her. He then begins crying and says that he doesn't know how he can continue doing all the housework because it is too difficult. A TA therapist who analyzes the situation using Karpman's triangle would say, A, the man is stuck in the I'm not okay, you're not okay life position. B, the critical parent is dominating. C, the man is obviously an adult child of an alcoholic. D, the man has moved from the persecutor to the rescuer to the victim role. The answer is D. A TA therapist who analyzes the situation using Karpman's triangle would say the man has moved from the persecutor to the rescuer to the victim role. You are actively looking for a triangle when Karpman's triangle is mentioned. In the first three answers, there's no triangle, but in the very last answer, which is D, the persecutor, the rescuer, and the victim role, if you put them all on the three corners, it makes a triangle. So the correct answer would be D. What is thought stopping and behavior modification? Thought stopping is a learned response which requires the participation and cooperation of clients to change a negative behavior. When it's successful, clients actively forbid negative thoughts from entering their mind. This is thought stopping and behavior modification. A few examples of thought stopping and behavior modification would be thought challenging, thought diaries, behavioral experiments, positive imagery, self-talk, so on and so forth. And that is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.